Oh, this is so pretty.
Isn't it? It's
love this
beautiful.
one. This is, again, for anybody.
Again, and one of the favorites.
Yep,
As
definitely.
the mini cowl or the rose, again, this is one that's really, really a favorite of today's events.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. Hydrangeas are
Yeah,
just all
they're
that and
wonderful.
more.
And it's also a common thing that people worry about them wilting or
Yes,
going bad. So we'll show you how to keep that fresh. Again, it's all about buying fresh flowers and proper care and handling and procuring of the flowers that help them to continue to stay fresh throughout the event. This one here is the hydrangea, and we're just using a little tiny bract. You can see the difference. Look at how large that flower is, and look how little this is. So you just need a piece of the hydrangea. You don't have to use every element. Oh, let's put a rose, let's put hydrangea, let's put a filler, you don't have to get that crazy. It can be pieces or bits and pieces of different floral material, make a really interesting and great little corsage or boutonniere. So we're going to pick another, just a cute little bract, just a nice little piece.
How do you find spraying hydrangea? I've sprayed it. I don't seem to have a problem with it.
No. I do any of the finishing sprays, the floral mist, the Hawaiian mist, the crowning glory, and any of the finishing sprays. They all really do work, and it's a really important product. Once you've cut that flower off and taken away its food source, it's really important to keep it properly hydrated with some nutrients. So we've got that little end, and we cut it off, and then we're going to use a little piece of the 24 gauge wire, and we're going to just kind of slip it through one of the little forks in the flower.
Yeah, you're not piercing anything in this case.
No, I'm not piercing. There you go. Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, we're not piercing anything. We're just simply making a little hook, and we're putting it right through one of the little bracts. And we're also not going to crank it around and twist it and make a design. You want it to stay as clean and neat
and clean
as you can. Okay.
Again, back to proper mechanics. We don't want a big fatty wad.
Exactly. And we're going to start taping again right where that wire begins, because you want to conceal that. So nice too. It just makes a nice clean end. And then you're simply going to take one of your Galex. Again, you can use any foliage you want. If you want to use, anything, any kind of foliage you have, we're just going to use a nice little piece of Galex with this one.
Galex is such a great flower or foliage. You can do so much with it.
And you know what I'm going to do for this one? The sample one that we made is a smaller piece of Galex. And I kind of, when I'm looking at it now, I think that's a little bit too big. So I think I'm going to trim like these little ears that are coming down. I mean, it'll take off the ruffly edge, but don't be afraid if you have to. See how that changed the shape of that? If you have to do that.
It's important because you want it to be proportionate to the flower.
Exactly. So we're just going to very delicately trim that so it makes it a little bit smaller. And again, it's not necessary. With the other one that I made, I did not do that, but that just looked a little bit too large in proportion for me, so I decided I wanted that right off there.
That's what happens when things are all different shapes and sizes.
Exactly. And with this, we are removing the fresh product stem, and we're keeping the artificial one we've made with the wire.
And only taping at the binding point.
Exactly.
Can't reinforce that enough.
And then you're going to stop there. And then again, depending on how long you want this wire to be. And we're going to ribbonize this one as well. Put a little piece of ribbon on that. Again, using the nice sheer ribbon with a complementary color. And you're just going to bend that over and bring it down. And then we're going to just spin it around. It kind of catches on that tape. Okay. And then you stop right up at the binding point where you did your taping. Leave yourself enough ribbon that you're going to be able to do this double knots. And you're just going to pull that right through. And then you're going to do another one just to reinforce it. And that's it.
That is so simple and so beautiful.
And then you're just going to take your scissors. Okay. And you're just going to cut that ribbon right off there. And that's around the back. But that's just how easy that is. Boy, this is really lightweight. Anyone would love to wear this.
That's gorgeous.
And then just for fun, because we have these great products, we're going to add a couple of really pretty decorative little pins just to give it a little bit of glimmer, a little bit of sparkle for the evening. And that'll kind of shine a little bit there.
Just make sure when you put it in, you're not like having the pin bottom come out the side.
Yes, I'm being very careful right now. I haven't stuck myself yet, so that's good. And you can put 1 or 2 or 3, do whatever you like. It's for your customer. Again, you have to charge for that extra.
The gems.
Yes.
Not pins or gems.
Absolutely.
Right?
Well, we can add some beautiful blue crystals
Oh,
into
see,
your
now that
boutonniere.
sounds really
And they'll be
nice.
so excited about that. So we're going to bring this up to my jacket and put that on too.
Doesn't that look good?
And yes.
Oh, look at that.
What a great look.
That's fantastic.
And again, that was something that you can do in minutes. And as long as you have fresh product, do proper care and handling and hydration with your flowers,
Yep.
you really won't have any problem. And,
And
very
use-
important,
use
yes,
the finishing
the
spray.
finishing sprays are crucial
Definitely.
to this. Spray those to keep the moisture
Yeah.
in the flower, and then bag them and seal them, and you're in. You have no problems at all. So we can't wait to see what you're going to create for your weddings and
Have fun.
events.